This is Hilda here from HILDACRAFTY. Today I'm going to show you how to color these pots which we get from the nursery. For this I've put masking tape here so that I'll show you, this side I'll show you the way normally one would paint, and from this side I will show you how the better way of painting it. For that we will need this sponge which is lying at home, which we use in the kitchen. So we just need to cut it and make it into small piece. We'll need brush, we'll need a pencil and white acrylic paint and any color of your choice. For here I'm using lemon yellow lemon color. No particular choice of for this. I'm just using it. Now normally one would paint it directly, like we'll use, if you're using yellow color, anybody would just take a paintbrush and normally paint it with a brush. Right? Right? Now I'll show you a better way of doing this. For this, we would need white acrylic paint and we would use a sponge. Now with the sponge, what will happen is when we use the yellow color or any color directly on the black pot, we will get lines. But if we use the sponge, we will get a beautiful texture. First, we will use white. As the base. So that whichever color we will use on top of white, it'll pop out the color. And it is very easy to paint with a sponge. Like this. Now this is the base that we have made. Now we need this base to dry very well. Now we'll see that, if I hope I can show you. Now there's a beautiful texture that comes on this if we use the sponge. A beautiful texture. So that makes the pot look very, very nice. Unlike the direct color which we use and the brush that we'll use, which will leave lines. So I'll allow this to dry for some time and then I'll get back. Yeah, now the pot is absolutely dry. The white paint is dry. So now what I'm going to do is use the same sponge and I'll put the yellow color on it and I'll start painting it. Just dab movement you have to do so that, you know, it comes very well on the pot. So there are two tricks in this that we have to follow. That is, first is that we have to use white as a base, and secondly we have to use a sponge to paint. So it's very, very easy to paint like this. So this is how the pot is going to look. Now there are a few areas which are left, so which we can just use the paintbrush and we can just cover them up like this. This also should be in the dab movement, so that we get the same texture on the pot. So like this. I hope I'm able to show you. Like this. Now we can use this as a planter but not as a pot, because eventually this color will come out, because depending on the climate that you are in, whether it is very sunny or rainy or cold, this eventually will come out. So it's best to use it as a planter. So you can put any plant inside this. Now you can do anything on top of this. Like supposing you want to just give a little softer touch to this. So you can use white on top while it is wet. So it'll just give that ombre effect. And take the dark side and just mix it up from the top. So you get a very lighter effect. Now if you want to put dots on this, you can just take a pencil and use the white paint, and you can just put some dots all over if you want. Something like this all over if you want. So you can finally use it as a, now this side, if you see the yellow paint, if I make another coat on this, it will still not be as bright as this side, because the white beneath is going to pop up the color, and the lines which are showing will be there. So you can finally use it as a planter. So you can put a plant of your choice inside this, and you can keep it like this. So this looks very, very pretty. So you can have any color of your choice depending on the color of your walls or decor or anything. So you can do anything you want. You can just keep it like this, you know. So use it as a planter, but not as a pot, because whenever you need to water the plant, you can just take this out, water, and then put it back inside. So if this needs to be in the sun, you can water, keep it in the sun. In the meantime, you can put another plant inside, and that's how you use it. So I hope you like my video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want, you can follow me on Instagram at HILDACRAFTY to see more of my work. I usually do use waste material and try and use that whatever which is lying in the house. I try and beautify and reuse it and repurpose it. So thank you, and do follow me, and I'll come up with another better video for you.